Hey everyone, Paul Johnson, Waconia, Minnesota, in the Laughing Trout Fly Tying Club. Today I'm going to be tying one of my favorite bass flies, and that's the Gartside Gurgler. So it's a pretty simple fly to tie. It's also very inexpensive to tie, and we'll just kind of walk through a little bit of that. So it's tied on a size 1 Mustad 3366 hook. The tail is white bucktail, yellow bucktail, and a little bit of silver crystal flash in there. The main part of the body or the back is foam, and in the body is cactus chenille, size large in a pearl. So let's get started here. I love these Mustad 3366 hooks. I get 100 of them for like $6. Get that inserted in my vise. Just start my tying thread behind the eye. I just have some Danville white Fly Master fly tying thread. Any thread will work just fine here. We're going to take that back to about the hook point. All right. To start, I've got a little clump of white bucktail. And we'll just tie that in right there, a couple wraps. Now, in addition to bass, sometimes I will run into some pike. So I'm just going to put a little dab of super glue on there just to help hold that together. The pike with their nasty teeth will pull on that pretty good. All right, next I've got 3 strands of silver crystal flash. And what I'm going to do is just drape that over my tying thread. Hope you can see that. And just put that in place right on top of the hook shank. And then I've got a small clump of yellow bucktail, same as the white. Tie that in. Just drop a little super glue on there. All right. Take it back to original tie-in point. So what I have is 3mm foam, and I punched out with a Gartside Gurgler punch from River Road Creations. You can certainly just use a straight piece of foam, taper the end of it where you're going to tie it in, and I've used that a lot until I got this press. So you're just going to tie that in right at the back of the hook, bind that little tag end down, and then just want to lift it up to make sure that I've got it tied into the back as far as I like it. I want to have a little gap there. Next, I've got that crystal flash, or excuse me, the cactus chenille. Tie that in. Advance my thread up to the eye of the hook. And then with touching turns, just wrap that forward. Until we get to the eye, then we can secure it with my tying thread. Clip that excess off. Now just pull that foam forward, and I'm actually going to pull on it just a little bit. A couple loose wraps, tie that tight. I'm going to come underneath, make a couple wraps, back over the top. And now I'll just do a 4 or 5 turn whip finish. Come in and cut my tying thread off. And there, Gartside Gurgler. Great fly. Love fishing this all summer long. Cast it up to a weed bed or a dock, any kind of a place where a bass is going to hold, and give it a strip back and let it pause and strip again. So it's just been a great fly. Fun to have the bass and even the northerns come up and take it on the surface. So hope you enjoyed it. Take care.